Hi peeps. Sorry, I've got the sniffles. Deadbug Davey is back, and today I thought I would do a quick 1,000-mile review, opinions, whatever you want to call it, of my Super Adventure S. At the moment I am down in the marina, can't remember where it is now. Spade Oaks, just over there, I can't remember. Bourne End Marina, yeah. I'm not really working very well, my brain's not working right. So anyway, I thought I would just go through a few issues and stuff like that, stuff that I've added to the bike since. As you can see, I'm now running full luggage. I'm just testing it because I'm hoping to take this to the Isle of Man and to Wales this year. If you'd like to see videos of that, like onboard footage and stuff, when I get my camera up and running, leave it in the comments and I'll get that sorted. So anyway, issues I've had. Haven't had any major issues. I had a weird one. The service light came on at 260 odd miles, something like that, which was a bit rubbish. You know, I still had like nearly 400 miles left to go before it needed a service, but you know, the guy said to me just ride it. Didn't put it in limp mode, so it was just fine. It was just a software issue. I had a weird issue when I was pulling out of work one day when the bike stalled and like the actual the dash shut down, you know, went black and then rode through all the ready to race stuff again. So I have a funny feeling that was probably user error though. I don't think the bike actually cut out, I think it was me. The other day I noticed when I was riding it in the snow, I got home and I came out the next day and there was all moisture in this part of the light, but it was gone within 24 hours. So I've heard that's happened before and people have got it replaced on warranty, so I'm not worried about that as of yet. Apart from that, I haven't really had any issues. I've noticed the pad retaining pins have gone a little bit, they don't look great, but you know, that's kind of happens on every bike, so I'm trying to find a company that do them. Pro Bolt don't do them for this bike, well, not that I know of, so if I want them I've got to take the pins out and send them off to Pro Bolt and then get them to measure them up and see if they can actually do them, because otherwise I'll just have them in titanium. So yeah, so far it's all been good. I've been getting roughly in the area of 40 to 50 miles per gallon. 40 miles per gallon seems to be when I'm just going backwards and forwards to work. So yeah, commuting wise, it's still pretty good actually when you think of the size of the engine. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Things I've put on the bike so far. I put one of these splash guards on because there was so much crap. There still is, but up in there, that's where all the crap was going. There still is stuff there, but this has cut it down by at least half, so that's probably worth it. I don't really like the look of them, but it's better than nothing. Still need to get a rad guard, haven't done that yet. I'm annoyed that I haven't got my crash bars yet. I ordered SW Motec ones which go here. You lose this panel and they go there. They aren't like the KTM ones which bolt to here as well and somewhere down there. The company off eBay sent them to me, but they said it's been lost in the post and I'm still waiting for them now, so I'm not overly impressed with that company. The luggage, that was one of the things I discussed in my other video. The top box was not big enough to get a crash helmet in, and these ones are. That one on the far side, I'll prove it in a minute. I'll probably restart the video, but the left hand side one is, but you have to kind of be a bit creative. Like, it will fit that helmet in, and that's the size large, and you know, with the peak on and everything, it will fit in there. But I'll show you that in a sec. This one will not, because it cuts off a lot of it. I'm not going to go around the back, but it gets smaller at the back. It cuts off a lot because of the exhaust, so yeah, it's not great. So in this one, I've just got waterproofs. I've got toolbox and everything in there, and that's just a pump. And as you can see, the exhaust thing cuts off quite a lot, so it's not ideal. But you know, I just put tools and stuff in here, so I'm not overly worried about the space. I'm quite happy for it to be what it is. This is to take the pannier off. You turn this all the way to the right, that pops up. And you come around the back, you pull this bit here where it says KTM, like that. And if you had two hands you can do it. So then you have to kind of hold it, the handle, and use your other hand to kind of slap this backwards that way. And it will come off this joint there, and then you'll just be able to do it, to remove it. It's easy enough. So that one is pretty good. So I'm going to move on to this one now, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly turn it off, and I'll be back in a sec again. Right, and as you can see, crash helmet has gone. Crash helmet is in here. The problem is, has to go in there like that. It will not fit any other way. A normal full face probably will, but because of the visor, you know, it gets caught. Yeah, but if you put it this way, it'll be fine, because then the top of the curve of your crash helmet sits in the top of the door. So that's the way to do it if you want to put your crash helmet in the luggage. I'll sort that out in a sec. So yeah, at the moment I am absolutely loving the bike. I think I've done about just over 1,050, something like that. Got the obligatory DWR dyno. Dave Woods Racing is now going to be moving at some point. I'm not going to say where, because it's not going to be certain yet, and it's not my business to tell them, but I'll be in contact about that. There were certain things that were annoying actually about when I had it serviced. They'd done a good service on it, but the electronic suspension, like the cable here, the little sheath was too far out and the wires were exposed. I don't think it was an issue, but you know, they serviced it, and I reminded them about it and they didn't do it. So then I had to, just before I left, I checked it, and luckily I did, and I went back and said, you know, you haven't done it. So they sorted that. They didn't tighten the chain though, which I thought was a bit shit. I would have thought that would have been kind of a common thing, you know, but they didn't. So, but at the moment I'm loving the bike. Still probably one of the best bikes I've ever ridden. For the price I got it for, it's probably a perfect bike, really. It's really good. So yeah, if I'm hoping to get the camera up and running so I can do some onboard footage of this. It's interesting riding with a full luggage, because she's a big old girl when she's got full luggage, and the high winds we had yesterday kind of blow you all over the place, but you know, they're fine. They move as well. They're on like it's the bracket that's actually on the bike there actually moves, so when the wind hits them they move and it doesn't transfer into the bike apparently. Sorry, yeah. When I get the camera up and running, I'll make a video of this. I'm hoping when I go over to the Isle of Man and up to Wales, I'm hoping to make a video, so I'll probably make like some videos of when I'm up there up in the Black Mountains and stuff like that. If you'd be interested to see that, then drop a comment. But anyway, I'm going to keep this video short. Deadbug Davy's out. I hope you're all well. Hope you haven't all got the cold or the sniffles I have, which I think probably everybody has. But anyway, I'm out and I'll see you soon. Laters.